Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to introduce to you and give you some progress on a project that I have started and been working on since January. And look, I've taken my sweet ass time with this and I've realized some things, but we'll get into it. So this is basically a mini lip project. I wanted to do this last year and I just didn't do it. I think I always thought, oh, there's time. There was no fucking time. There was no time. If I didn't start it at the start of the year, it just wasn't going to happen. So at the start of this year, I did start it. And I thought, instead of filming an introduction video where I'm just like, look at all my mini lipsticks, I decided it would be better to start working on the project and have the introduction be a video with actual like progress, something to actually show for what I've been doing with my life and, to be honest, suffering through. What I have learned doing this is fuck lip products. Why do I have so many? It's ridiculous. And I'm not the type of person to pick up a lipstick, apply it, and then reapply it throughout the day. I'm more likely to put on a lipstick before I go out or before I film a video or whatever. And then when I feel like I want to touch up my lips, I use like a lip balm or something. Like I'm just that person. So to have this many mini lip products is absurd. And on top of that, I've got drawers full of full-size lipsticks. Also absurd. I have slowly been working my way through my full-size lipstick collection and decluttering it, not actually using stuff up, just decluttering it, and I hope to continue to do that this year. But one of the big things that I really want to do, like the goal with this project, is to not have any of these mini lipsticks in my life at the end of the year. So essentially what I did was I took all of my mini lipsticks, and I will preface this by saying there's actually a few more in the drawer back here, but they're like double ups of things that I want to pan in this project, or they're like mini Pat McGrath lip balms or whatever, and like I ain't gonna have any trouble using them up. I'll get around to it eventually. But what I did was I grabbed everything and I made a list of all of my stuff and I counted them up. I started with 66 mini lip products and then I found some more, 12 more. So I've actually got 78 in total. And I started by just sort of using stuff and being like, do I like the formula? Do I like the color? If not, I popped it in this little tub. This is everything to declutter. And if I did like it, I popped it in this tub and I decided, okay, well, these are the ones that I want to try and pan and work on. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the year. And at the end of the year, I want to throw away anything that's not finished. Will I actually be able to do that? We'll see. But there is some good news. I actually have an empty. How cool is that? So this is the Sugar Tulip Lip Balm shade. It's done. I finished it. Okay. This color is not cute. When you put this on, it goes on really thick. Like if you've used one of these, you know what I'm talking about. They're super soft, they're really emollient, they're really nice and hydrating. I love the formula, but I don't know if you can tell with it just swatched on my hand, it doesn't look perfectly smooth and opaque. And that's how it goes on your lips. So it kind of looks a bit patchy and shitty because it's like thick in some areas, thinner in other areas. You know, try and like pat it out or put your like press your lips together to smooth everything out, and it just doesn't really work. Like it's kind of ugly. I will admit that I never once wore this out in public because it kind of looks gross on my lips. So yeah, I just stuck it beside my bed, and I used it as an in-house lip balm, and I like the formula. Like, I'm totally happy to finish them because it took me like maybe 10 days to finish it. And the formula is lovely, and it actually really hydrates my lips. I have pretty dry lips, so I'm cool. I'm happy with it. I do have a couple more of the Fresh Balms. These are in the shade Rosé. This one has some use. It's down to about there in the bullet, whereas this one is completely new and untouched, fresh. You can see they're melty, they're bendy. I mean, it's not really melty. These are just, the formula is so soft. I honestly don't know why they stick this in a tube like this, because they get destroyed by simply like using them. I feel like they should have just been in a squeezy tube. But anyway, I have no doubt that I'll be able to finish them. Some other like easy sort of lip balmy, like just everyday type lip products for me are the Clarins Instant Light Lip Perfectors. Do I only have 3? No. Okay then. Well, apparently that's all I've got. I love these. These are the type of thing that you will find in my bag when I'm going out and I want to just easy touch up. I love them. They're fantastic. They look great. They're easy to apply without having to look in a mirror. You don't have to worry about how they're going to wear or look throughout the day because they're just like very subtly tinted balms and they make the lips look nice. So things like that are really easy for me to use. I do have some liquid lipsticks in here, which I'm pushing it. I don't wear liquid lipsticks anymore because I find them mostly just really uncomfortable. But also, I do enjoy having somewhat of a challenge in these sorts of projects, in my project pan. You know, I like to have challenge products in there because if you never challenge yourself, it's always just a fucking walk in the park. And you know, I've bought them or I've ended up with them and I feel like I should at least attempt to use them. So I believe I only have 4, I think. I've got 2 of the Black Moon liquid lipsticks here. These are both in nude shades, which I really like. I like the scent of these. Oh, yum. Like, I could eat that. I also don't mind the formula, but I do think they're a bit drying. So whether they will stick around or not, I don't know. I have the NARS Power Matte liquid lipstick, and I have the YSL Tatouage Couture Matte Stain. Now, the NARS ones, I know I have full sizes. So if I can't make this work for me, can I realistically make my full sizes work? Probably not. I don't think I have any of the full sizes of the YSL. Actually, I think I do. I think I might. Anyway, my point is, can I use them? We will find out. If not, I need to be kind of savage about my matte liquid lipstick collection, which I have been in the past when I do my declutters. But also, it's very difficult to give up everything. I do have more lip gloss products in this project. So I've got a little handful here. There's, you know, Kevin Aucoin, I've got Chantecaille, I've got Dior, I've got Bare Minerals, Urban Decay, you know, stuff. Easy to wear lip gloss stuff. I also have 3 of the NARS Velvet Lip Glides here. Now, these are sort of a hybrid between a lip gloss and a liquid lipstick to a degree. So they're quite pigmented. You can see it there. They go on glossy. They're quite emollient, but they do sort of set down over the course of wearing them. And they wear really nicely. They don't get patchy or anything like that. Now, I threw these in here because they're minis, but also to clarify, I actually have a backup set of these because I was absolutely obsessed with the formula, and there was, I think there was a limited, I think Camden Girls is a limited edition color that was in this set. Vandal might have been as well. I can't remember. Anyway, this one's Camden Girls. This one's Vandal. This one is Banshee. And I needed it, and I couldn't be without a backup. So I purchased it because I couldn't buy it in the full size. So That's why I've got this in here. At least if I finish these up, then I can justify having that backup. And the rest, I'm not going to go through all of these, but these are lipsticks. So I've got NARS, Hourglass, MAC, Bare Minerals, Charlotte Tilbury, there's Marc Jacobs, I've got a little Tom Ford, I've got an Itty Bitty Winky Lux, I even have Clarins in there. I think that's all of the brands. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's all of the brands in there. Now, these are, I'm going to be straight up, they're mostly nude shades because that is what I gravitate towards the most. Some of them are darker nudes, some of them are mid-tone nudes, some of them are light nudes. I've got cool nudes, I've got warm nudes, I've got the nudes. Okay, all the nudes in this box. It's where my heart lies. But I do also have some interesting colors to throw in if I want to, you know, have a bit of fun, because sometimes I do want to have fun and not be a boring person. Shades like Mangrove from MAC. It's a stunning shade. It is stunning. I also have Good Kisser. Now, I'm going to go through the shades that I decluttered, and I might compare some of these shades to those. And, you know, I've got this like insanely bright pink, but I've also decluttered a lot of pink. So you're going to get a little bit of an idea of what my preferred types of colors are. So I'm like, I don't really like pink, but there are some pinks that really tickle my fancy. So you might get a bit of an idea of that with what I've got going on here. Now, the items that I am decluttering are all in here. And of the 78 lipsticks that, or lip products that I started with, I'm getting rid of 29. And I'm either getting rid of them for reasons of formula or color. So let's just go through it. I'm going to start with Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to say this was dropping everything. This was actually quite difficult for me because I love these lipsticks with a passion. The shades of these lipsticks are just so damn pretty. Now, the reason why I'm getting rid of them is because they are matte lipsticks and they are super drying. There is nothing about these that is comfortable, and I just can't do that to myself. So one of the shades there, that's Brandy. I'm just going to swatch these because it's going to be my last hurrah with them. So, you know, I may as well just enjoy one last look. This one is Plumeria. It's beautiful fuchsia pink. I have Ruby, which is, you guessed it, green. No, it's not, it's red. And then we have Latte. Oh, this hurts me. This really hurts me. These sort of greyish, taupe-ish nude shades, so fucking pretty. I love them. Dusty Mauve. This was another one that I just loved. It's like corpse purple. It's stunning. I really love those shades. And then we have Peachy. Now, this is a beautiful matte shade, like matte nude, peachy nude. Gorgeous. I really like them. It breaks my heart that I just can't. I can't with these. They're too dry for me. I can't wear them. I will never get through them, and I have to accept that. Let's go through some like just random sort of one-off lipsticks that I wasn't really into. So this one from Tarte. Okay, so this is, I don't know, what are you? A Color Splash lipstick. It's in the shade Rum Punch, and look, when I first applied this, I was like, fuck yes, this is gonna be easy. I'm gonna love this. And then I wore it and I was like, this is gross. So the formula is kind of thick on the lips, so it feels quite heavy. And I think it might I don't know. I'm not sure what the formula is made up of. I'm not going to go so deep as to fucking Google it. I don't care that much. But I found that it goes on. Can you see that it's kind of glossy? It's got a sheen to it. I don't know if I can really show you. It's not matte, definitely. It's a little bit glossier than just a standard cream lipstick, but it kind of dries down and then sucks the life out of your lips throughout the day. And I was just like, it's not going to be easy to finish because I ain't going to fucking put that on my face ever again. The Bare Minerals lipstick, this is in the shade XOX. This is just a shade of pink that I don't really like. It's a bit generic. It's, you know, I would wear it, but I'm not going to be like, oh, fuck yeah, that's a pretty color. And the same goes for the Marc Jacobs lipstick in the shade Bang Bang. It's just a bit, I don't know, a bit bland, a bit boring. Not something that I want to wear. The Makeup Forever lipstick in the shade C211. Great name. This is a really pretty color. Formula is super, super thick, but it fucking stinks. This is actually the only Makeup Forever lipstick I've ever used, so I don't know what they're meant to smell like. Good chance that it's no good. It might have, you know, gone bad, but it smells like crayons. It smells like crayons. Okay, next I want to touch on sort of two categories. I want to talk about red lipsticks and NARS lipsticks. These are all Audacious lipstick minis. And I love the Audacious lipstick formula. I've kept a lot in this project. Most are nudes, some are reds. Now, okay, so I ended up with all of these because I am borderline obsessed with something that they used to do, which were the lipstick coffrets. So they released two that were like this, both with different designs on them. I think one was a red set, one was a nude set of lipsticks, and they also released this one with the Sarah Moon collection, and this had an array of colors in it, so reds and nudes and stuff. I think they were all just reds and nudes because the majority of what I've got here in terms of NARS Audacious lipsticks are just reds and nudes, so there's that. But what I discovered when I was playing with these, first I was like, okay, I know I like the NARS formula, so that's fine. Let's not bother addressing that anymore. Let's just look at making sure that I'm keeping the colors that I'm going to use. And I knew that I wanted to keep some reds, even though I don't wear them super often, but I didn't want to keep too many. So I was really trying to whittle it down to the interesting reds that I would actually enjoy wearing and actually looked good on me. So I was testing a lot out and I was like, why does this look exactly like this from NARS? And it turns out that that's because they're exactly the same fucking color, just with a different name. So some examples. This is ridiculous. I've got Bet here and I have Josephine. Let's put those caps down. So can you see a difference? Nope, that's because they're exactly the same. This one here is Bet, and I'll swatch this one right next to it. It is Josephine, and they are exactly the same shades. Some other identical colors are the shades Dolores and Rita. So this one is Dolores, this one is Rita. Look, I'll swatch them just to show you. I think what's happened here is they've probably just changed up the names to, I don't know, make them work in the, in the kits. But it's kind of annoying because it turned out that I had like a lot of doubles. Rita, this one here, is brand new, never been used, but I also had a double up, which is right here, which I am keeping because, excuse me, this is an absolutely beautiful lipstick. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, I ended up with a hell of a lot of doubles, and I don't want to go through doubles. And the last two duplicate shades are Lee and Olivia. So this one here is Lee and this one is Olivia. Let's give them a swatch. First up, we'll do Lee. Oh God, it is a really fucking beautiful red, but I just thought, I am not gonna wear this. I'm just not. So there we go. Duplicate shades. That's a reason why I'm getting rid of six whole lipsticks, because the goddamn colors are the same and I don't need that many reds. The reds that I kept were a little bit more what I personally feel are interesting. I also have two shades of Charlotte here, like double ups. This one is completely untouched, so I'm going to give it to a friend if a friend wants it. Now this is a beautiful shade. This is absolutely stunning. This is kind of like a wine. It's got like some purple tones to it, so it's a nice deep red shade. This, look, I'm looking at this and I'm like, am I really getting rid of that? Yes, I am. Stop it. Don't look at it. While I'm here, I'll show you the reds that I'm keeping from NARS to give you a bit of an idea of what I'm vibing with. This one is Sandra. How am I going to show you this? Very awkwardly. So that again is sort of like, it's a little bit like this one up here, but it's, I feel like there's more brown tones in it. It's kind of more brick toned. I've got Marlene, which is, I'm just going to swatch them down here and show you that way. That's that one there. It's so rich in its pigmentation. I just like, it's gorgeous. There's also some like orangey tones to it. I have Jungle Red. This one is a little bit kind of sheerer and orangey. You can see there. Also to mention, that is not the Audacious formula. That's like NARS's old original formula. And of course, Rita, I mentioned I was keeping that as well. So these are the shades down here that I'm keeping. And you can see how, like, I did not need to keep them all. No, I didn't. I kept a good little selection of reds. It's fine. I am getting rid of two more red lipsticks. I have the YSL 01 lipstick here. I just, like, I don't need this many reds. I gotta say, the formula feels beautiful, but I'm, like, I will be lucky if I use the reds from NARS, like, 5 times in this whole year. I don't need to keep these as well. I also have this itty bitty little one from Winky Lux. The formula of these lipsticks from Winky Lux is beautiful as well. That's a shade there. Again, like, come on. How many reds am I keeping? More than enough. And not these. Here's one that I want to actually like put on my lips right now and talk to you about it and explain why I'm getting rid of it. It's a gloss stick from Soap and Glory and it's in the shade Nudist. And you probably think, well, that's right up Hailey's alley. And I thought that too when I was, you know, playing around with working out what I was keeping. And I grabbed this one day and I put it on and I was like, that doesn't look good. It doesn't, it's not flattering on the lips. Now, I'm not really sure what it is about this product. I wonder if they've got a little bit of white pigment in the formula. It just sort of bunches and like settles in fine lines and on dry patches, and it doesn't look cute. I like the formula. It feels nice. It's like glossy. It looks, all that jazz is great. Even the color is pretty, but up close I'm like, no, I don't like it. So there we go. I'm getting rid of a nude glossy lip product, which who would have thought? Okay, I'm taking that off because it's pretty gross. And I'm gonna put on, ooh, let's put on this beauty. This is Camden Girls from NARS. I love this. Okay, the last ones that I'm getting rid of are all from MAC. So I bought a like lipstick coffret from MAC a couple of years ago because they had all of this like fucking cute metallic packaging that represents colors, and I was just like, how can I say no? I couldn't. So I bought them and never used them, and now I'm getting rid of the majority of them because, you know, that's That's what idiots like me do. So there were 12 lipsticks in this little lipstick set, or big lipstick set that I got, and I'm getting rid of 9 of them. I'm keeping 3. I'll go through the interesting shades that I'm keeping, and I'll show you, you know, the ones that I'm not. So I've got some nude shades here. Look, I love the packaging, but I just can't with these. Also, something I want to say about these, I'll just swatch them and then I can run through the colors with you. When I was testing these out, most of them are matte formulas, and the formula is simply not the same as like the full-size lipsticks. They're definitely not, and I know that because I've got a Ruby Woo here that is comfortable to wear, and Ruby Woo is not typically comfortable to wear. So there's that. I don't mind that the formula is different. That doesn't bother me at all. Oh, that's a red. That's not a nude. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's go through them. This one here is Whirl. Then we have Velvet Teddy, which looks different on everyone. Is one of the most interesting shades that MAC owns, if you ask me. The Cool Toned one, that's Stone. All beautiful shades. And then we've got Diva, which, look, not a huge fan of. I always thought that I would keep the Velvet Teddy one and pan it, but it actually doesn't. I don't really like the way it looks on my complexion. It kind of pulls a bit pink. I may as well show you how it looks. Velvet Teddy looks different on everyone. I remember one day going to an event and Ken was there, and he was wearing Velvet Teddy and I was wearing Velvet Teddy. I think even Kat was wearing Velvet Teddy, and the lipstick looked different on everyone. Now that I'm putting it on, I'm kind of like, I like it. No, it's too generic. I feel like this pulls out like pinky mauve tones from, like, compared to my complexion, and I just don't. I like it, but I don't love it, and I don't need it. I don't need to keep all of them, but I'll leave it on for now because it's not really, it's not bothering me. Let's do this one. This is Rebel. I don't like this color. I just don't. No thanks, doll. You can go. Pinks. Let's do the pinks because I want to compare it to the, like, basically one pink that I'm keeping. This one is Flat Out Fab, and I don't like that shade of pink. I think it's not cute. This one is Please Me. This is like, I mean, it's sort of like rosy pink. It's I don't know, it's not really not my cup of tea. Party Commencing is like bubblegum Barbie pink. Definitely not my cup of tea. Little Darling, I was tempted to keep this one. That's it there. It's kind of on me. I'm gonna swatch it, and oh god, here we go. I'm gonna struggle to get rid of this. This is kind of like a concealer lip type pink on me, but I kind of like it. Oh, I kind of like it, but I'm not ever going to wear it. You've got to go, hun. I'm sorry. We can't do this. And if we compare all of them to the shade that I did opt to keep, which is Good Kisser, you can see like the difference there. I went for the really bold, vibrant pink, and look, I'll probably wear it like once or twice, but it's fine. It's fine. In fact, let's put it on now because it might be the only time that I wear it. There we go. If you ask me, that's a fun pink. That's the sort of pink that I want to wear. It's like statement pink. It's stunning. I think that shade is absolutely beautiful. I don't think it works particularly well with my complexion, but I would still wear it, and I think I will definitely rock that one today. So that's where I'm at with this project so far. I am happy with what I've decluttered. I don't want any of them. I'm happy with what I've kept. This color is fucking bomb. I'm glad that I managed to finish an item, and I feel like now that I have a little bit more of an idea of what I'm actually focusing on and what this project is looking like, I hope to be able to finish even more items by the time I do another update. So we'll see how we go. I'm sure there will be more decluttering of these mini lipsticks in updates to come in the future. If I get sick of something or decide that I don't really like the formula or the color, I am just going to get rid of it, because at the end of the day, that's the goal. Somehow get these products out of my life before the end of the year. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.